What's going on, everybody? My name is Kevin Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Indie Watch and Play. I am joined once again by David Boyce.
Hi and hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We're playing We Happy Few again. It's been a few months since we last played this game. The last time we played it was June. That was before players got their hands on it via Steam Early Access, and since then it has undergone numerous changes that neither of us have actually taken part in to explore and feel out and see if we like them or not. Dave already does not like survival games.
They're pretty bad.
They're not bad. It's just not your cup of tea.
It's too much meter management for me.
Come
But
on,
this might change
Ark,
my mind.
Survival Evolved. Yeah, you know. I know prior to their launch on Early Access, We Happy Few had a big problem with your food and drink meters just being out of control. And it felt like that was all you were doing. And hopefully they have addressed that. So we're just going to dive right in. If you don't know what We Happy Few is, you can watch our earlier video of it, or just, pay attention to what we're doing here. And did the game freeze on me, or what?
Edit this out.
But that was weird. We just lost connection to the controller. That was strange. Anyway, new game. Second wind. This is new. Second wind puts the player in dying state when their health reaches 0 instead of dying instantly. Okay.
So does that mean Marcus Phoenix has to pick you up?
So real quick, I'll just give a very brief primer on what is going on in We Happy Few. I think actually they're about to tell us right here, which would be very convenient. Happy is the country with no past. Okay.
Turn on closed captioning while you're reading the captioning.
Yeah. So this is what we saw at E3 this past year. This was the opening cutscene to one of your characters. He is Arthur. What he does right now is he is basically deleting or redacting articles that make any sort of reference to the history of Wellington Wells, which is the town in which We Happy Few takes place. That's you on the left. This is Arthur. Arthur is getting them feels right now. Do I take my joy?
When life annoys, top up your joy. I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
That's all it takes.
Yeah, so it's the feels, man. You can't underestimate feels. Hold X to remember or hold Y to take joy.
Take the drugs. Take the drugs.
We should take the drugs.
Take the drugs.
We'll take the drugs.
Right. Happiness is a choice.
Yes, it is. There we go. So much for that.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
No one says that.
It's the 60s. And that's the end of the game, everybody.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Well, we are seeing credits right now, though.
That's what I'm saying. Hit back. That's the start button.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if... All right. So taking joy just literally ends the game, because at that point there's no, like, you haven't, there is no game. That's similar to what they did in, was it Far Cry
4?
Far Cry 4.
I was thinking the same thing. The quickest ending in the game.
Where, we'll skip this real quick. Where you sit there and just not go anywhere.
Yeah, the main antagonist tells you to hang back for. I'll be back in 15 minutes, and if you wait 15 minutes, he comes back and the game's over.
That's great. We Happy Few doesn't handle that quite as elegantly. It's just a fade to black and titles, but still, I like it when developers do that kind of thing.
It'd be funny if they sold this under multiple endings.
No one's seen you for hours.
Nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party? We've got a
Deirdre.
pinata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Brilliant. Everything's brilliant.
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
That's going to be your favorite quote after this.
More pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
So as I was going to say,
The power cells
brief history, Wellington Wells, in the 40s, the Nazis actually managed to invade Britain. The town of Wellington Wells specifically did something in order to survive the occupation to make it through. This was apparently a very horrific time for them, and in order to forget, they invented this miracle drug called Joy, which does exactly what you were seeing it do. Makes the world happy, go lucky, and you're basically ignorant of what's going on around you. So let's see. Restore. No power.
Take the cell.
What cell?
Look up.
Huh? Oh. Take the cell. Restoration machine. No power. Stand up. Okay. Hello. Power cell. We'll need those.
Can you put that one in the machine?
Yes, but since we're leaving,
Afraid I lack my father's common touch. So
I think
can you
she's-
pretend that
I know, I'm
am
just
your
exploring.
baby?
And this was the opening of the game that we saw at E3 this past year. I believe it was during the Microsoft's press conference.
No, I think you have to restore the power to the machine.
I haven't had breakfast
Oh.
or lunch, so I'm really looking forward
Why'd you say so, Dave?
to cake.
I did.
So, do we want to censor our
Accept it.
past?
Accept it.
Accepted.
brothers. I'll always look after you.
Because I'm sure if we didn't, it would fade to black again.
You never know.
You've never done this before in your life.
The history with my brother isn't specific to Wellington Wells, you know?
I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
So we can actually read these. So,
Much TLDR, isn't it?
Coming back today.
General Bing clarifies registration procedure. That's 1947. General Robert Bing, the municipalizing the occupation authority, appeared on Parade Street last night to speak to a crowd of citizens. Yada, yada, yada. Must be registered with the authority. General Bing clarified the deadline for registration. He refused to speculate on the rationale for the registration. I cannot illuminate the regulation any further because of Colonel von Stauffenberg. Has not informed. Stauffenberg, is that a historical name? That's a historical person, isn't it? Wasn't Stauffenberg one of the ones who led the resistance against Hitler?
That's a good question. I
don't know.
couldn't tell you that.
You know what? We'll censor it because I don't remember. We're not here for a history lesson.
History can be pretty boring sometimes if you're not with it.
Exactly.
So this is just giving you the lore, which is a pretty clever way of doing it.
I do like that. Yeah. So, for example, we've skipped ahead about 10 years or so, less than that, actually.
Yeah.
First round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medication have been a qualified success. Acting head of the blah, 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 blah. 28 out of 30 despondent rats over a 20-day period. Nice. Despondency can be induced in rats by repeatedly giving them electrical shocks. Despondent rats take up twice as long to navigate a maze. So you're shocking rats to depress them. That's nice. After administration of the drug, previously despondent rats regained up to 50% of their navigational speed before administration of the shocks. The drug now has to be tested in human volunteers. Yada, yada, yada. Cool. We'll accept that. Yeah, no, that happened. That's good. That's good stuff. Antidepressant meds that actually
Okay, I was gonna say another one. Come on.
that actually work. Yeah, I think we literally just had to do a couple more. So we'll take the power cell because those are valuable outside. Close the door. City Hall. So the look of this game is very retro futuristic, and I like that a lot about it. Okay, fine, screw you. What about this? What's his name? Clive Birtwistle. All right.
You drop the letter when you open the door.
Oh, I did. Business letter. Dear Mr. Birtwistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I am always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as director. However, I am afraid that it would be destabilizing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Unfortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop into the Joy and you'll feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria Bing, director. I should have voice rolled for this game. I don't know what a voice roll is.
VO,
yeah.
voiceover.
Voiceover.
That's a pretty good Hugh Grant impression, though.
I try to give it that little kind of like buck tooth thing to it.
Too many
you
teeth
know.
in your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Oh, wait, we have writing here. Restricted area, no unauthorized personnel
Do it.
beyond this point. Of course I'm going to do it. You know, I'm just going to look around to see what could happen if I did it, but I'm going to do it. Ha! What are you going to do about it?
Can you? Is there anything on that restoration? What the
Whoopsies.
fuck?
Oh, that's good. For well, I mean,
hiding.
like we just learned right there when you're climbing, it has like this sort of stick to it. Provided,
Vault.
yeah.
Close the door.
You know, I say that, and then now I can't do it anymore.
Get up on that in between. You can't jump to the left there.
Oh my god, no! All right, whatever.
All right, well,
we
you-
won't waste time on that. I'm going to take your power cell. What do we have here? Can I scrap of paper?
Just more lore.
I found an anonymous letter in Clive's office. Here's what it says. Dear Director Bing, one of your employees is subversive and may even be a downer. So downers are people who are off their meds, basically. I overheard him in the commissary telling a friend that he thinks that his job redacting old articles is silly. And what's so scary about the truth? He is very tall and slim with black hair and brown eyes and glasses. I know I should have asked his name, but I am an actually shy woman. Okay, so she just described us. We are Arthur Hastings, in case that has not been made clear.
Can you use the redactor? Just out of curiosity, if there's more shit you can read.
Let's see here. I'm just like doing somebody else's jobs. That's nice. Farm
Okay,
workers
so,
expected to return from Germany. With the last harvest in and frost painting the valleys of Thuringen, Wellington Wells, one time of farm workers expected to return to blah, 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 blah. German soldiers heroically fighting committed on the Eastern Front. That's cool. We'll censor that.
All right, so there's the option of finding even more lore if you're actually interested in the backstory.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how many of these documents they actually have whipped up in here. Can I back out of this though? That would be nice.
I'm sure
He's gotta do that first. Gotta let the animation
hit B.
play out. Stand
There
up.
you go.
There we go. You just gotta look away.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So that's fun.
Yeah, that's a nice touch whenever they can show you the backstory without forcing it down your throat or through like really bad exposition, like, you know, back when you were in the war with me. It's just
Yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
God.
Like games that tell the story just by providing a world that is alive. Oh. Like so.
Oh, it was a syringe. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like did Jack the Ripper just murder him?
I like how he's like, hello. Very, very sinister stuff going on. You know, it's one of those, you know, utopian turned dystopian, as we see, environments here. What do we have here? Can I read something there? I thought I could. Whoa. You know, evidence of that being, you know, this fruit basket here that's been there for way too long. We will not use the restoration machine again.
Yeah.
Empty, full joy pill bottle. Examine it.
I mean, you too.
Can I search the desk? No. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a survival game, so you do want to be looking around, looting wherever you can. Is that where I came from? Yeah.
Yes.
This is where I came from. Okay. We
We'll
went
make a
there, made a left, saw that, and here now.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
We are a bit behind in our work. And I like the voice actor for Arthur Hastings in particular. He sounds like a very like common man. There's like a lot of hesitancy in his voice as well. He sounds very scared, very unsure of himself.
You know who it is, right? This is the one thing I do know about this game.
The actor?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Rowan Atkinson.
Why does that name sound so familiar? Who is
Mr.
it?
Bean.
Really?
No.
Oh. I hate you so much.
Man, your eyes lit up.
I got super excited there. Like, not to discredit the guy who is playing Arthur, but
Yeah.
that would have been sick. All right. Let's get the show on the road here.
There you are. You nearly missed the pinata. It's the most adorable Spanish
I hope you can shove that broom down her throat. Oh, that sounded weird.
Smash it until all the
Kinky.
Didn't mean it to come out that way.
Kinky.
Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Look how into it she is. So, as you were mentioning, like, you know, the game cleverly provides lore without shoving it in your face. Here it is also teaching you how to fight without, you know, shoving it in your face.
Oh no.
That's not a pinata. See what you see when you're off your meds?
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Time to go.
Probably a
Oh,
bad time to
up here? Yeah, there we go.
Now you can vault.
Crouch. Stuff? Things? Interactables? No? All right. Oh,
This is just you
this
running
is canned
away.
now. Yeah, this is canned here. I love the bobbies. Like, the whole look of this game is just great. What really turned me on to it was its similarities to BioShock, which is one of my favorite games.
I think that's what everyone is expecting.
You know, just this idea, this alt history, you know, like I said, utopia gone wrong. Those are really fun themes to play with, you know, because there's so much in history that you can do this with.